There's nothing more entertaining than a good celebrity lie. What's even more entertaining is the fact that some celebrities don't think that they'll be called out on. Hi, I'm Stacey Taylor, and today I'm counting down the top 10 celebrities that fooled their fans for years, part 2. So what celebrities do you think are lying, and let us know in the comments below. Starting off the list today, we have at number 10, Jennifer Lopez. Age can definitely be a touchy subject for some people, especially when that person happens to work in the entertainment industry. Now, there's no denying that Jennifer Lopez looks ageless. And many of us can't actually believe that the star is actually 53 years old, as the star looks years younger. However, it seems like Jennifer got a little touchy about the subject when she tried to convince us back in the day that she was actually born in 1970. For the star trying to shave just a year off her life, her lies would eventually catch up to her after a police report would expose Jennifer's real birthday. Back in the day, Jennifer was dating her then boyfriend, Puff Daddy, who is known to be now as P. Diddy. She would be questioned by police in a nightclub, and the issue about the altercation that involved her boyfriend in the club located in New York City would expose her age. When the press was finally able to get their hands on that police report, Jennifer's lies would be exposed because up until that point, she claimed to be born in 1970, not 1969. Even today, some outlets still claim that Jennifer was born in 1970, so the lie still lives on. At number 9, Chrissy Teigen. After it was revealed that Chrissy Teigen was bullying Courtney Stodden online when she was just a child, Chrissy would try to explain that she reached out about the issue to Courtney and issued her an apology privately. However, Courtney would then reveal that Chrissy never tried to reach out to them privately to apologize for the abusive tweets and direct messages that they received back in 2011. Courtney then went on to say that she did accept her public apology and forgave her. The truth would still remain the same, that they never heard from Chrissy in private. She would then also reveal that Chrissy had blocked them instead of issuing an apology to them in private. And the fact that Chrissy would go on to block Courtney instead of apologizing leads us all to believe that her initial apology wasn't really sincere, and it felt more like a public attempt to save her image and her partnership with Target. Chrissy was a broken record, as she wasn't as nice as she seemed, with Chrissy claiming that she was mortified and sad with who she used to be, who was ashamed of completely being embarrassed by her behavior. And number 8, Bow Wow. Back in 2017, Bow Wow would post a photo of him on Instagram where he tried to convince us all that he was boarding a private jet from Georgia to New York to promote his upcoming TV show Growing Up Hip Hop. However, as soon as the photo began to circulate online, a fan on the same commercial flight Bow Wow was really traveling on would surface. A fellow passenger would say, "So this guy, Little Bow Wow, is on my flight to New York," but on Instagram he posted a picture of a private jet captioned, "Traveling to New York today, shaking my head," and if the situation couldn't get any worse, fans would then spot the original photo Bow Wow posted, which appeared to be taken from a website from a Florida VIP transportation company. After Bow Wow's lies were exposed, he would then react. Bow Wow would say, "I'm flying and I like the picture, I'ma throw it up. And I'm flying to New York, but I like this picture better. I didn't say that I'm on this jet, I'm about to travel." However, by posting the jet, he definitely was trying to pull a Justin Bieber on all of us, and he knew exactly what he was doing. He just didn't think he would get caught for it. At number 7, Shania Twain. Shania Twain lied about her heritage, and it was really offensive towards the Native American community. When Shania Twain tried to claim that she had Native American blood running through her veins, a Canadian newspaper that began to circulate around her hometown before going viral would claim otherwise. Twain would then react by retreating her statement and would say when she was just 2 years old, her biological dad left and her mom would marry a man from a Native American tribe who happened to be Jerry Twain. When Shania was just 4 years old, however, Clarence Edwards was actually Shania's biological father. When Shania's mom married Jerry, Shania would state that he was the only father she had ever known and that her stepfather legally adopted her at a young age, so she was led to believe from the longest time that he was actually her birth father. But when she made the comment, she knew about her real birth father. And she made the comment without being certain about her heritage, which would force the singer to backtrack on her comments and would be like, "Man, I feel like a liar." However, that wouldn't stop Shania from legally registering herself as having 50% Native American blood, as she was able to do so thanks to her father adopting her. At number 6, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is another celebrity who clearly thinks age is just a touchy subject, as back in 2011, Nicki would be caught lying about her age. She tried to claim for years Spears that she was actually 2 years younger than what she actually was. With the incident being pretty pointless, it would cause a bunch of us to question why she was only trying to shave off 2 years. Nicki's age lie would be exposed after she was involved in a serious conflict. The rapper is now known to be born in 1982. She's currently 40 years old. For the longest time, however, though, she was able to maintain this huge lie that she was actually born in 1984. However, when the rapper found herself in a serious altercation, a police report would later reveal that she had been lying about her age. And she was actually 2 years older than what she led us all to believe. However, I don't think any of us were really shocked that the star was lying, as she's been lying to us for years about not having any plastic surgery done. And the police report that exposed her just proved that she wasn't the real authentic person that she was telling us that she was, and that you can't trust a pop star with an over-the-top ego who sings songs about being an alpha female on top of the world. And number 5, Britney Spears. Back in 2021, Britney Spears would admit to all of us that her bizarre social media posts that led us all to believe that she was okay were all just a lie. When the pop star spoke to Judge Brenda Penny, she would reveal that the severity of her mental health and well-being was deteriorating due to her being under a court order conservatorship. Britney would go on to say that, "I've lied and I told the world I'm okay and I'm happy. It's a lie. I've been in denial, I've been in shock, I am traumatized. Fake it till you make it, but now I'm telling you the truth, okay? I'm not happy, I can't sleep, I'm depressed, I cry every day." For years, none of us truly even understood what was happening with Britney Spears, and she used her social media to paint a picture to her fans that she was happy and she was doing fine, when she really wasn't. With videos of her dancing around her Calabasas home, none of us truly knew what Britney was going through. Britney wasn't able to be truly happy until she came out with her truth. However, the 13 years she had to suffer at the hands of her father were truly saddening, and we're all just happy to see her finally free and doing what she wishes. And number 4, Martha Stewart. Now, Martha Stewart is known for her crafty planning tips, delicious recipes. However, in 2001, her involvement in an inside trading scandal would lead to Martha's arrest, and she would be sentenced to prison for 5 months. So for those of you who don't know what inside trading is, it's pretty much a practice in which an individual buys or sells stocks they have in a company using information that's not available to the public. Insider trading is illegal, and if you're found guilty of the offense, it can result in some pretty heavy fines and prison sentences. Near the end of 2001, things really didn't start to look good for Clone after the company failed to get FDA approval on the medication they were developing. During an investigation, one of the founders of the company would be arrested, and investigators would also discover that Martha had sold 4,000 shares of the stock she owned with the company just 1 day before the company announced the FDA's decision, and she somehow managed to avoid losing around $45,000 in the process. Martha has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing and claiming that she had an agreement with her broker to sell the shares if they went below a certain price. However, that would just be a lie, and Martha would then be charged for security fraud, obstruction of justice, and conspiracy. And number 3, Rick Ross. When photos of Rick Ross started to circulate of him working as a correctional officer in the mid-90s, his past would become a huge topic, as the star would try to deny the topic for years until he made an appearance on the Full Send podcast. Rick would speak about his brief stint as a correctional officer and why he doesn't beef with other rappers, with Rick admitting he worked in a Florida jail between 1995 and 1997. He said that he is now open about that experience and what it was like and why he chose to leave the job behind. Around the time when he was 20, he really didn't get to make it to prison because you have to go through a lot of training, and he actually didn't even last that long, as he was only there for 4 months before they told him he was too tardy for the job. And that's why he went to pursue another job. For the longest time, the rapper tried to deny being a correctional officer because he felt like it took away from his street credit. After admitting to his job, he would then say that even rappers need to have a job every now and then. Coming in at number 2, Sean Kingston. Sean Kingston definitely tried to pull one on us, and he definitely tried to pull one out of Justin Bieber's books when he tried to impress his date. Back in 2012, Sean would tell the paparazzi that he was the proud new owner of Justin Bieber's sports car, as he bought the car from Bieber. I think Sean knew that Justin was consistently lying about buying cars and jets and yachts, that he wouldn't call him out on his lies. However, that definitely definitely would not be this case, as it would later be revealed that Justin didn't sell him the car and that he only lent it to him for a couple of days. And while we can only guess that Bieber won't be trusting anybody with his things anymore, I think it's worth mentioning that Justin probably shouldn't be trusted with Justin things anymore, as he consistently lies about them to us. However, it was still pretty funny to see Sean sweat it out when Bieber exposed his lies and said that he was only borrowing the car and that the car was already back safe in his garage. And coming in at number 1 today, we have Khloe Kardashian. So back in 2015, Khloe would be caught in a Thanksgiving pie lie. Khloe is definitely like all of us when it comes to dealing with the holidays and the stress that surrounds it. However, when the star was caught lying about taking credit for pies that she did not bake, something tells us that at some point or another we have all been found guilty of committing the same crime. When Khloe took to her Instagram to share snaps of pumpkin, pecan, and cherry pies, she would then try to claim that she baked all of them from scratch. However, it looks like she actually purchased them from Sweet Lady Jane, a bakery that's located in West Hollywood, as fans pointed out that the desserts looked highly familiar as other celebrities had during the season, that they shared similar posts and credited the bakery. Now, it seems like this wouldn't be Khloe's only Thanksgiving offense of the lies, as the year prior she actually shared a photo of the same trio of pies in the oven and captioned it, "All of my homemade greatness." So if Khloe ever serves you a pie in the future, it probably wasn't homemade. Well, that's it for this video, my little peaches. Until the next one, remember to stay juicy.